Hi Leo, my ascendant brothers and sisters. Welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Leo, it's for you. But remember, they are purely tarot. There's no astrology in here. And remember to check them out for all three so that you know which part of you I resonate with most as a reader. And also remember to use your own discernment. Here in the Radiant Nation, we use our own discernment. Now, that being said, if you are the sort of person that gets anxious about heavy or more challenging predictions, etc., I'm just going to tell you straight up, Radiant Reality is not a place for you. I talk about the light and dark of the spectrum. I tell it how it is. My audience, my ride or dies, the people that love me, that have been with me for years, they know how I am. If you can't handle challenging predictions, switch off now, all right? And that's not to say that this is going to be a heavy reading. It's just to say that I don't shy away from the difficult stuff. It's one of the reasons that I've had such a loyal following for such a long time. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help us all on our paths to our highest vibrational good. So for your key to... Oh, okay. And the cards have spoken. Our key to the week this week is the Chariot card. Okay, so if you haven't seen it, make sure you go and check out the All Planets Are Now direct video that I put out not too long ago. It'll give you some important context for what I'm about to say, because the Chariot card is a fast card. This is where developments tend to happen really quick. This is a victory and success card, and very often when the Chariot card shows up, things are about to start moving quick. This is a week where a lot of the things that you desire, require, things that you've been working on or towards are about to start really happening for you. And, you know, sometimes that can be a real challenge, especially when you've been chasing after something for so long. When it finally starts to happen, you get a little bit of a, like a little bit of a stage fright, because it's like, oh, okay, there's no adversity. This is happening. Okay, it's happening now. Yes, yeah. Oh, it's happening, right? Like we can have a little bit of a moment. This happens for me sometimes, things that I've wanted for a long time, and then when it starts to finally happen, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is, we'll go, this is good. So let's have a look. In all of these different areas of your life, my dear Leos, you are about to have a breakthrough. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, for your actions and options this week, you have the Queen of Wands, or should I say the Page of Wands, right? So Page of Wands usually represents messages of some sort. Now, because you've got it here in your actions energy, this is about your creative ideas and endeavors, the paperwork, the documentation, the interest or even the insight that you've been waiting for, right? If you've been waiting on paperwork and documents, they are on their way. They show up for you here. If you have made applications for a job, if you've made applications for, I don't know, an idea or some kind of funding for an idea, or if you've applied for, a trademark or whatever the case might be, these things are showing up for you now. You're going to start to see things move and develop much quicker than you anticipated. So I love this for you. Now, in terms of the options that are available to you, this is one of those times where your ideas are being heard, where your expertise is being sought, right? And you're having a lot of fun just being you. When it comes to your communications and conversations, you've got the Emperor, right? So the Emperor coupled with the Page of Wands, that's Aries season, right? Aries season, at this point that I'm doing this reading, we're still a little bit away from it because we haven't even entered Pisces season yet. But what I will say to you is, pay attention to whatever's happening this week, because as we come into Aries season, things are going to start to really move for you. But also there'll be a lot of prominence around any and all sort of maybe legal matters, paperwork matters, things are going to start to move and develop really quickly. Now, when it comes to your when it comes to those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, that Emperor card suggests that this week maybe it's your ideas and opinions that are really getting the public vote. So this could be among your peers, it could also be your teachers, your lecturers, or the school in general. You are doing that thing that Leos do so well. You are shining, you are presenting your authenticity in a way that really gets picked up, that really gets seen. This could be a mentor or a teacher or a coach of some sort that is really kind of impressed with your progress but is going to push you hard. All right, make no mistake, this is one of those times where it's like you've got the back in, but you're going to have to show up for it. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, your boss seems to be very impressed with you this week, Aries, Leo. This is for Leo. Yes, it's for Leo. This is a Leo reading. That was a slip of the tongue because the Emperor card represents Aries energy. This reading is for Leo. All right, because you know there's always someone in the comments like, oh, you said this is... So, okay, well, we don't have time for that. Sure, Jan. All right. So this week, for those of you that are employed by somebody else, your boss is really, really impressed with you this week, and things are going to start to move. And also some of the ideas that you present, again, like your ideas are getting the voice, they're getting the air that they need. So I love this for you. Now, when it comes to your, oh gosh, come on, brain. When it comes to your ideas and the things that you're presenting or putting forward, you're able to use your creativity that much more this week. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, you could be getting what I call a big fish client this week. There's some kind of expansion of your reach. There's something that you are able to offer or provide that people are absolutely loving or wanting to see from you. So I really like this. For a lot of you, this could just be like an image change, a rebrand of your business. There's an update of some sort, and it's like it has the desired effect, right? You're hooking in more people, you're hooking in maybe even different or bigger or better clientele in some way. Now, for those of you that are retired and no longer working, for a lot of you, I actually think that this could be that you're maybe taking lead of the family to see something through to its end, right? So it's almost like you already know the destination, so you're really clear on what that destination is going to be or what it's going to look like. For a lot of you, you could be looking at the paperwork around your will, doing all of that kind of stuff, and it's like maybe this has dragged on for some time. Maybe you're trying to get your estate in order and your affairs in order, etc. It's like, you know what, this has been far too long, so it, I'm just going to get it sorted, and now we're done with it. So love this. And those conversations, they're not easy to have, right? They're not easy to have, they're not easy to do, because it really hammers home some of those harder messages, but you see it through in a way that you feel like, you know what, whenever that time comes, whether it's a day or 100 years from now, I know that everything that I want is taken care of. For your love and relations, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Now, quick note about this. When it comes to love and relationships, if your love stuff is challenged or funky in any way, shape or form, whether you're partnered, married or in a long-term commitment, or you're single, the clearing cohort this month is all about love, relationship. If you've had a spotty relationship history, all of that stuff. Last month, the clearing cohort was all centered around fear. And I tell you, I had the best group to initiate this bigger project. I couldn't have asked for a better group. They were so amazing. They all, when I say like they did the work, they really got in and did the work. I'm so proud of them. They took every direction that I gave them and they absolutely smashed it out of the park. If you would like to be on this one, stay tuned. There's going to be links, there's going to be the video and stuff so that you'll get an insight into how I'm going to approach this and all the rest of it. This one's about love. There are only ever 8 spaces at a time so that I can really hone in on each one of you and give you what you need. Now, for your love and relationships, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, improvement in love. Wherever you are, if you're partnered, married, or in a long-term commitment, this is you and your partner dedicating yourself to a common goal. This with the Page of Wands. There's a lot of fun here around enhancing or, you know, recreating the relationship in some way. I actually really like this because it's like you're getting back to the honeymoon period, but without like the googliness. It's like, no, we're just in a really good season of our relationship, and in order to keep that going, this is what we need. It's like you're being really honest with each other, but rather than that grating the pair of you, it's actually just making the relationship better. And in amongst all of this, you're able to put forward your ideas and feel like you are cared for, catered for, looked after in a way that feels, you know, good. For those of you that are single and looking, it could be an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. My money would be that this person is likely to be a Taurus, closer to the April end of Taurus as opposed to the May end Taurus. All right. Now, the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who's really going to push you to get the best out of yourself. It's somebody who really is very helpful, but somebody who knows how to really be, you know, this person, whoever they are, their relationship style is impeccable. They are good at relationships. They're very good at them. When it comes to your money and materials, you have the 6 of Wands. We absolutely love to see it. For those of you, for those of you that would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the link in the description box below. 6 of Wands is a wonderful card, right? This is victory and success. You couple that then with the Chariot card, which is also ultimate victory and success. And you are in line for a financial boost of some sort this week. The 6 of Wands suggests that this is from work that you've already put in. The Chariot card suggests that this is going to be a fast development. For some of you, this could be in terms of an opportunity that you've had already unfold. You might not have a lot of time to make a decision whether to move on this, right? So for some of you, you could be getting a boss spot, you could be getting a top spot, you could be getting some kind of elevation in some way, shape or form. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, the 6 of Wands, I like the 6 of Wands for health because it usually shows wherever you've had a problem or an issue with health, you're overcoming it this week. You're seeing results. Now, obviously, I'm not a doctor. I can't give you medical advice. This is not a diagnosis. But what I am saying is whatever challenges or issues you've had to your health over the last, let's say, 6 to 8 months, you're starting to see, okay, I'm turning a corner. I'm feeling better. I'm actually, you know, I can see that my, you know, everything is starting to improve. For those of you that are, when it comes to your home and environment, the 6 of Wands is good news around home. So if you have, if you're looking for a new home, if you're trying to purchase your new home, if you are trying to sell your new home, sell your current home, not new home, this bodes very, very well for you. And because you've got these here, you're going to see a development around this as we come into Aries season, which starts on like the 20th to the 21st of March. With that said, let me know in the comments how it shapes up. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care, and I'll see you soon.